WYW Cool FM. This is your station. This is home, a proud member of the Ministry of Communications. And happy birthday to me. Time for today, 6:31 p.m. Philippine Standard Time.
Does not necessarily reflect the views of TGON Radio and TVH Group of Networks.
It's now 6. Okay, magandang gabi. Of course, the cafe is now open. Good evening, everyone. Asparagus, take it away.
All right, thank you very much, Steven. And yes, welcome to the cafe. And yes, you heard them just now. Happy birthday to one of our beloved co-DJs.
Happy na birthday mo pa.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday ko, guest announcer, Steven.
Uncle Pepito! Uncle Pepito!
Happy na birthday mo pa.
Maraming salamat mga inaanak ko. At syempre, it's been a while din dahil ako rin ang isa sa mga pinaka-early host ng Asphere's Cafe. So I missed you guys having with me in this panel. Pasensya na, medyo mataas ang boses ko. Excited din kasi ako. Base ko yung lahat. Ayun.
Happy birthday.
Ay, salamat Mark Corrales for joining us today. At syempre, syempre makakasama din natin ang pinaka-resident, si Dream Car, the announcer. Ayun, magandang gabi.
Dream Car.
Kamusta sa area ninyo?
Nakakatapos ako ng coverage sa may client ako kasi gumagawa na ako ng video coverage na side business na rin ako. Yep,
Mala 2005 ba ang video coverage na yan? Or same day?
Hindi naman. Pero naman lahat ng mga coverage is pang family use, pero hindi naman parang 50-50 may nagana sa akin. Pero nakagamit ako ng bagong Edios. Edios yung software, pero dalawa na eh. Isang Premiere Pro saka yung isa yung brand. Sony. Hindi, Magic, kumbaga, Vegas. Magic. Yung isa. So, nagkakopy ako ng files eh.
By the way, since you're into photo and video coverage, mga ganyan, siguro, since you're into that expertise, sooner or later you'll be able to step up then for other occasions. Halimbawa, same day edit. Halimbawa, yung mga kasal, ganon.
Mga kasal, living, mga debut.
Pag-aaralan yung mga shots, yung mga galing sa professionals, yung mga modern.
Yung sa photography yata.
Pwede naman.
Oo, yan.
So Cairo, kamusta yung salamat pala sa palibre sa cake na nakahanda sa ating radio booth ngayon, kahit virtually na cake na meron sa atin. Salamat sa isang slice na yon. Syempre ang galan ng na nag-blow na ako before we actually started this broadcast. Ano bang agenda natin ngayon, Cairo?
All right. So, what can you guys expect for today's topics on Asphere's Coffee? Well, on this in this gap, we will be talking about the leaked Gemini feature coming from Google Chrome, which confirms agentic browsing. Wonder what that means. And on the second gap, we will be talking about the OpenAI that allegedly sent the police to an AI regulation advocate store. Wait, what the heck? And also on the Windows 10's end of support, yes, we're just a day away before Microsoft officially pulls the plug on Windows 10 support. And yes, we will get into the in-depth report on what it means for over 400 million PCs, which Microsoft is planning for program obsolescence. And aside from that, Microsoft is also designing AI features for Windows 11, which is dubbed as Windows 11 AI for AI. And on the last gap, we will be having the smartphone weekly poll along with the previous previous week results and some smartphone news, and of course a brewing question, and the important announcement about the supposed extension. That's the topics you guys can expect later on the cafe. All right. So now we will start right away with the first topic, and that is the Chrome right here. Yep, there you go. Let me just close that window there, and let's talk about the agentic browsing for Google. So yeah, if you're wondering why my voice isn't that loud right now, well, I'm already saying this. There is an ongoing event outside my room, and I cannot be loud. So I will do my best to talk while I'm doing my show right here. All right. Anyway, let's get into the first one, and this is coming from Windows latest. Google isn't giving up on the AI hype train. After integrating Gemini into Chrome, it wants to improve the AI chat interaction with contextual tasks, which could allow the browser to do browsing for you. So that is agentic browsing. It's a hidden experimental feature in Chrome Canary that Google hinted at a few months back. We can see, according to the screenshot right here, you do get contextual tasks, which is dubbed as the agentic browsing. The news, the publication known as Windows latest, enabled the contextual task flag in the experimental section to test its capabilities. After that, a contextual task option appeared in the More Tools section of the context menu. When he clicked on it, a sidebar appeared with the default Google homepage. So you can see it is obviously not done, and you can already tell this is not polished. You can see the Google there, and then you can also see the scrolling bar. I don't think it should be there, but yeah. Browser researcher Leo also spotted these flags. Based on these flags and a couple of other references, it looks like Google is building a feature similar to Actions in Edge. Gemini in Chrome for Windows 11 might automate long tasks. In our task, Windows latest observed that the sidebar doesn't have much to show except the homepage. So, while we know, according to the blog post from Google, let me just open that here. This was published last month, keep that in mind. It was hinted that agentic browsing is coming to Google Chrome. Google mentioned that agentic capabilities could solve problems like ordering groceries. It will reduce a 30-minute time waste into a 3-click journey. But how? Since Gemini can already analyze open tabs data, it would suggest what to buy in a concise manner. It could also retrieve past orders from your browser history or account data, but how good is that for privacy? Google will not tell you that. And Microsoft Edge already has Copilot mode, which works similarly and can analyze tabs. So there you go. Now, before we pass it on to our co-host to share their thoughts, you can see we are looking at it right here. A new way to get things done with your AI browsing assistant. So you can tell agentic browsing references here. Gemini can answer questions about articles, find references when you YouTube videos, and will still be able to help you find pages you have visited so you can pick up exactly where you left off. And you have on the box AI that keeps it safer. I would say this is a likely scenario for the agentic browsing there. So yeah, what do you guys think about the upcoming agentic browsing, or known as contextual task, that is still under testing on Google Chrome? What do you guys say about this? Any thoughts?
Actually, yan, no, nung bago, kung magkaroon, ay, sabi, di ba sabi, yung Gemini, Chrome, parang ano yun, interesting din, kasi parang sa age ng AI ngayon, considering most browsers are now implementing artificial intelligence, it could happen for, I don't know. Recently I've tested Perplexity. I had my subscription there for until January next year. As for Gemini, it could change everything when it comes to browsing. Google and Gemini, it's already mainstream. Pero kung sa Chrome, we'll see the feedback for the users when it rolls out fully.
How about you?
Ay, so kung lalo na Windows 11 na, kasi Gemini, and then we have other third party, may pa tayong Copilot, marami yan. So we'll see how everything will test the waters for the future updates.
How about your dream car?
That's very interesting how Google Chrome is so merged as well to be like an AI browser. It has to be like it, and it has to be more on the AI security, because of course when it comes to Google, Gemini is everywhere when it merged with Windows 11. So nothing much more to say about it, but yes, that is very interesting for Chrome to merge AI, especially that being a browser is more on the AI side now, because when it comes to Google, Gemini is Gemini.
Alright, thank you, Dreamcar. It is now 6:43 p.m. and we will be returning with more topics to talk about, especially the Windows 10's end of life and how it will impact 400 million PCs. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back after the break.
It's now 6:43, brought to you by Dell Sound, Dreamcar, Asphere's Appliances, Dreamcar's Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, Melody Mart, Kapinoy Coffee, and Chinatron Simplas.
This program was brought to you by Asphere Appliances, home of Asphere Aircon and other leading appliances nationwide. Asphere Appliances, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee. From FVS Manufacturing Corporation. Chinatron Synplus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years together since 2015. And Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Cool FM. If for the cheaper, and that is the intention. And as the appliance you want to buy, the super appliance, Asphere Appliance, cheaper and still quality pop-up. Asphere Appliances, if you want to buy at a discounted price at Asphere Appliances.
Asphere Appliances, home of Asphere Aircon and other leading appliances nationwide. Asphere Appliances, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way, you wanted sushi?
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
A song, a chord, there's no end to the tune. It's the echo of strings, the rise of the moon. It's the beat of the drum, the keys on the floor, the rhythm that calls, the voice we adore. It's music and more, a note, a rhyme, a melody's glow, a piano that plays, a rhythm that flows. It's a voice, it's a choice, a harmony's ring. At the end of the night, let the melody start. It's the sound of a song, it's the joy in your heart.
Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Now available, Utopia 2 and Utopia Deluxe for more song storage, and Volume 174 for DVD systems. Song lists are now free to download at ShenatronSynPlus.blogspot.com.
Shenatron Sin Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years together since 2015.
New. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron na tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Salark Square is now officially open, featuring a fresh and modern new look inside the mall. Come and explore a wide variety of products, all available at an incredible 50% off for a limited time. Don't miss out on this exciting grand opening offer, available only here at Salark Square.
See you at the square, Salark Square. Great buys all the time, Salark Square.
Salark Square, great buys all the time. Located at Doña Julia Vargas Road, Ortigas City, near SM Megamall.
Salark Square is now officially open, featuring a fresh and modern new look inside the mall. Come and explore a wide variety of products, all available at an incredible 50% off for a limited time. Don't miss out on this exciting grand opening offer, available only here at Salark Square.
See you at the square, Salark Square. Great buys all the time, Salark Square.
Salark Square, great buys all the time. Located at Doña Julia Vargas Road, Ortigas City, near SM Megamall.
I don't remember what it was. Didn't notice how hot it was.
SF Mega Mall. Always shopping, always happiness, always on. Available branches at Ortigas Center in Clark Freeport Zone.
Hey, wake up, it's morning. And time to breakfast. Choose Guyme's Bake Shop.
Guyme's Bake Shop, the most trusted bakery shop in the Philippines. Some breads, pastry, muffins, cakes, cupcakes, and many more. Some decorations of delicious sprinkles and toppings, plus the soda cans are available on vending machines, over 100 stores, and malls in Batangas, Laguna, Visayas, and Mindanao nationwide.
CF3 Balita. Ako po si Joseph Locsin sa pag-iinumin ng CF3 Coffee. Mga Pilipinas ang apelyido ko ng Locsin, mga pangalan Joseph. Ako si Tito Joseph Locsin po, kaya nag-CF3 Coffee na.
Mahalagang paalala, ang CF3 Coffee hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa mga uri ng sakit.
Okay. Nagbabalik ang Asphere's Cafe together with Cairo, Dream Car, and yours truly, Uncle Pepito.
Yes, we are back right here, and now let's continue with more topics to talk about, especially OpenAI. Okay, this is serious though. What?
Open.
The hell?
Anong balita sa OpenAI?
You'll see in a bit. You're gonna see this in a bit, guys. This is going to shock you. Yup. OpenAI allegedly sent police to an AI regulation advocate's door. Yup. This is concerning. The AI agent reportedly asked the advocate to turn over a trove of personal messages. That is crazy, if you ask me. So this was reported by The Verge. Will OpenAI send police to your door if you advocate for AI regulation? Well, that Nathan Colvin, a lawyer who shapes policies surrounding the technology and encode AI, claims OpenAI did just that. Yeah, you heard that right. Yeah. I think we should be concerned. We'll get into that right now. So let's read on what he has to say. Quote, one Tuesday night, as my wife and I sat down for dinner, a sheriff's deputy knocked on the door to serve me a subpoena from OpenAI. End quote. That was according to Colvin, that wrote on X. In addition to subpoenaing the organization he works for, Colvin claims that OpenAI subpoenaed him personally with the sheriff's deputy asking for his private messages with California legislators, college students, and former AI companies. Continuing here, quote, I believe OpenAI used the pretext of their lawsuit against Elon Musk to intimidate their critics and imply that Elon is behind all of them. End quote. Last month, the San Francisco Standard reported that OpenAI had subpoenaed Encode AI to find out whether the group is funded by Elon Musk. OpenAI issued the subpoena as part of its countersuit against Elon Musk, which claims the billionaire has engaged in, quote, bad faith tactics to slow down OpenAI, end quote. OpenAI also subpoenaed Meta about its involvement with Musk's $97.4 billion of takeover bid. So you can already see the advocate. You can already see the documents there. He was being subpoenaed, and yikes. Encode advocates for safety in AI and recently put together an open letter that presses OpenAI on how it plans to preserve its nonprofit mission amidst its corporate restructuring plans. The organization also pushed for SB 53 The landmark AI bill in California signed into law in September, which compels large AI companies to reveal information about their safety and security processes. Calvet said, adding that he didn't turn over any of the documents requested. Quote, "This is not normal. OpenAI used an unrelated lawsuit to intimidate advocates of a bill trying to regulate them, while the bill was still being debated." End quote. When reached for comment, OpenAI pointed the verge to a post from Aaron K. Wong, the company's chief strategy officer, saying, quote, "Our goal was to understand the full context of why Encode chose to join Elon's legal challenge," end quote. Encode backed Musk's efforts to block OpenAI from becoming a for-profit company last year. K1 also adds that, quote, "It's quite common for deputies to also work as part-time process servers," end quote. Theo Johnston, the founder of the AI watchdog group the Midas Project, similarly reported that he and his organization received subpoenas from OpenAI. Johnston said OpenAI asked for a list of every journalist, congressional office, partner organization, former employee, and member of the public that the organization has spoken to about OpenAI's restructuring. In an email statement to The Verge, the Midas Project Chief of Staff Jack Kelly pushes back on K1's response. Reading the statement, quote, "K1's comments about the subpoenas appear to justify them by stating that Encode was directly involved in the lawsuit by virtue of having filed an amicus brief," end quote. That's according to Kelly. Continuing here, quote, "However, the Midas Project received a similar subpoena despite us not having any involvement in the legal case," end quote. OpenAI's head of mission alignment, Joshua Ajhiham, responded to Calvin's post on X, quote, "At what is possibly a risk to my whole career, I will say this doesn't seem great," end quote. That's what he wrote. Continuing, quote, "We can't be doing things that make us into a frightening power instead of a virtuous one. We have a duty to and a mission for all of humanity. The bar to pursue that duty is remarkably high," end quote. So yeah, I have to say about this one that it's very, very, very concerning. And why would any big tech company or the biggest artificial intelligence company subpoena just for advocating? Something is not right here. So guys, I want to hear your thoughts about this. Let's start with the co-host. If Steven, if he's still here, what do you say about this? Followed by Dreamcar.
Itong subpoena na to, parang ano to, laki ng pera niya na. Looking back sa sa threads, inside open funded by Elon Musk. Okay, signed by, parang so it's chaotic lang talaga. Hindi ko siya ma-digest na maayos because alam nyo, every time na may marinig kayo about sa OpenAI and then sa mga employees to, there's something alarming when it comes to the community. Ayun lang. Lalo na in the global scale. Dami ng mga whistleblower, kasi isa pa na namatay sa suicide.
How about you, Dreamcar?
Okay, so that is very interesting. That when it comes to OpenAI, when there's an regulation advocate for an instant, they just sent up alleged police for that one. So, and according that they have, of course, what we call it, a pretext about lawsuit against Elon, of course, and to imply that Elon, of course, himself is behind all of them. So that is very weird. But for us, for this one, but that's not that is very weird. But yeah, that's not gonna work out right for this one. That's a oof. Not good.
Big oops. It's a big oops. Yeah. Now, moving on to the next one.
Okay.
This is where
And
this is where we will start talking about the
Hello.
Windows 10 and of support, because we are just a day away before Windows 10
Oh yes, this one.
support before Microsoft pulls the plug on the Windows 10's official support. Well, it's a very long one. So Dreamcar, let's get into more on what is going to happen and why Windows 10 and up support is widening the digital divide of 400 million PCs. Dreamcar.
So according here to Windows Central, about the end of Windows 10 support, and it would pass program of obsolescence concerns. So their ESU program is increasingly starting to feel like a last-minute snooze button for they're still at Windows 10. So, well, according here, the end is nigh in less than a week, and they're poised to cut support for Windows 10. And of course, they're double down to their campaign for upgrading their PCs to Windows 11. And the strategy might be working as Windows 11 has passed Windows 10 as the most dominant desktop operating system in the world, according here in July, with overall 50.88% of most of Windows market share. And they've cited here from users that Microsoft's stringent hardware system requirements and flawed design elements as the main issues preventing them to upgrading to Windows 11. While the operating system has seemingly gained some traction, that Windows 7, the former one, gained almost 10% market share in the last month as Windows 10's end of life approaches. So that is weird how Windows 7 gets another second chance for this one. So this might just be an anomaly, but the timing is impeccable and could be a subtle hint that users would rather give Windows 7 another try, despite Java ending support for the operating system, including their ESU updates, than upgrade to Windows 11. When it comes to Windows 7, that might be interesting as well. So while the chances of Microsoft reconsidering its decision to cut support Windows 10 seems highly unlikely, the PIRG, or the Public Interest Research Group, isn't letting up. It is doubling down its efforts in its petition, in which urging Microsoft to extend support for Windows 10 beyond October 14. So, of course, time is running for this one. It will be tomorrow. It's the end of Windows 10. Leading to a huge spike in electronic waste or e-waste coupled with increased cybersecurity threats. Until now, Windows 10 users have a limited number of options to consider once until they end their support in the OS. They can enroll in the Microsoft's ESU, or the Extended Security Update program, for free by syncing their PC settings to cloud via a Microsoft account for $30 or 1,000 reward points from Microsoft. Unless if you're an European, it is worth noting that the software. Hold on.
Ang masasabi ko diyan, habang nandyan pa sa Microsoft website nila, switch to LTSC. Yan lang masasabi ko. Habang buhay pa ang LTSC version nila, sulitin nyo na.
Alright. So until now, it is worth noting that the software giant backtracked the move for users in Europe. Yep. So for European friends here who are watching the cafe, there's still a chance for that one, because when it comes to the European, we have the ESU program for them. So, but as the PIRG puts it, some customers will bite the bullet and purchase new computers to replace devices that lose support, as Microsoft recommends. But what happens if you can't afford a new device that supports Windows 11? So coming here, that there's a high chance that many users are stuck in limbo, struggling to decide whether to upgrade to Windows 11, in which Microsoft's program obsolescence, that their strict hardware requirements and flawed design elements, and their last-minute snooze button from the ESU, which merely delays the inevitable by 12 months, have only complicated the issue further. So according here to the PRG, that they are Microsoft, the pulling the plug on Windows 11 will have a major impact on older devices than expected, widening the digital divide gap, which refers to the gap between the households and with and without a capable device and internet access. So for context, a 2021 census survey revealed that approximately 20% of American households don't have a PC. So that phenomenon is consistent across rural and impoverished areas which are predominantly populated by seniors and release people. So capable devices connected to the internet help them access their social security with poor health, digital health resources, and communication. So PIRG argues that Windows 10 was released a free update for Windows 7 and 8 for, of course, last decade, which is 2015, with minimum specifications that supported 10-year-old processors. So, according here to the PARG that mentioned here, but when Windows 11 was released in 2021, its list that supported computers was astonishingly short. The older supported machines, running 8th generation Intel Core processors and 2nd generation AMD Ryzen processors, had just been released 3 to 4 years before then. Now here, up to 40% of Windows PCs across the globe are still running Windows 10. What's more, these devices are fully functional, and the only problem is that they don't meet Microsoft's strict hardware requirements for Windows 11. Now here's a short mention here from Eric Faber from Digital Navigator that a growing amount of people have a computer that otherwise functions perfectly fine and is usable for all of their purposes, but they are being told by their computer that they need to upgrade and they can't afford to upgrade. So, of course, it's still unclear whether Microsoft will let up and reconsider its decision to end support for Windows 10 and extend free automatic support for the operating system beyond the cut-off date. In the interim, they called here the Restart Project Group, in which helped co-develop the end of 10 toolkit to support Windows 10 users who can't upgrade to Windows 11. Then they said that their Microsoft's move to continue pushing security updates to Windows 10 beyond its end of support feels like a last-minute snooze button, which only acts as a band-aid on a bleeding system. It's also calling on a political class to support. Meanwhile, end of 10 has been pushing for users to transition to Linux. Yes, the Penguin mascot thing, yes, the Linux one, as Windows 10's end of life approaches. The campaign encourages steadfast Windows 10 users to ditch the Windows ecosystem entirely and switch to a version of Linux on any outdated devices, using a lack of ads and telemetry tracking as a key selling points to get users to move over. So that is very interesting how, on the end of life of Windows 10, they will either switch to Windows 11, or some of them will go back to Windows 7 because it's still usable for the others, especially in Asia. Or they will also go to Linux instead to transition themselves to Windows 11 to Windows 10 or to Linux instead. So that is nothing much more to expect more. How about you all guys? Stephen, Asparagus?
What you said Windows 7 is true actually. What you said Windows 7 is actually true. 22.19%. Yup. 22.19%. Like,
it still functions. Windows 7 is still usable when it comes to other purposes, editing or for some archiving things. It's still usable for these expectations when it comes to PC.
Yung mga lower talaga, yung mga lower versions.
Yes, for the low end.
Yung mga low end versions, yan yung patok sa mga point of sale systems, lalo na sa mga small businesses. Pero karamihan kasi ngayon, everything is run by Linux kasi very fast paced ang panahon at kailangan ng up to date na mga security and all.
I'm not gonna say this right now. I do not recommend, if you are going back to Windows 7, do not. I suggest you should move to LTSC or switch to Linux if your PC is not supported for Windows 11.
LTSC wins.
Yes, LTSC. If you want to still use Windows 10 and want to get longer support, go with LTSC. But if you want to have one more year of official support, then enroll with the extended security updates from Microsoft. But either way, if you want a longer security support, then go with LTSC. Or if you are done with Windows, go switch to Linux. Simple. Do not go Windows 10. Like, who would still use Windows 7 today, right? It's not supported. No one is using Windows 7 nowadays. All right. So it's 7-Eleven, and before that, Steven has an announcement. Steven, go ahead.
Actually, it's not only announcement, but we have some news from. By the way, this is cool news, breaking news. We have some news from the TVH group of networks, and they have something to share with us today. And here is Cool News Jack to share all of these updates.
Happy birthday, happy to your 23rd birthday. The TVH Group of Networks Incorporated launched this new film distribution division, the TG1 Films, and at the same time, recently this month, TG1 Entertainment received a major new look after a year of its operations. Allow me to read this statement from TG1, launching TG1 Films, a film distribution division. Today is a historic day here at TVH Group of Networks Incorporated. As for the first time ever, we will be expanding our company operations into film distribution and film creation, production as well, starting with the hit South Korean film Run to You, which is now available on cinemas and on Bellsat TV nationwide, followed by Twice, One in a Million documentary film. Also available on October 20 in SF cinemas nationwide. Also, real life SM cinemas. We know you love the stories driven by one of the notable actors and incredible screenwriters crafted just right for you. This is TG1 Films. On the other hand, TG1 Entertainment marks its 1 year, a new chapter with a new look and a new series. Since the foundation of TG1 Entertainment, we've been entertaining every Filipinos that deserve high-quality entertainment such as Batang Quiapo, Vibe, Time to Twice, along with radio-produced programs like The Dreamy Show, Asphere's Cafe, Tambayan 42, Talk with Sen by Piring, and among others which can be heard today on respective TG1 radio stations on Cool FM and DZEX. As we aim further for its first successful year, TG1 Entertainment is getting a brand new look filled with feeling emotions bearing on the eyes of a color-changing wave. TG1 Entertainment also introduced a new original creation series based from Thailand, Bad Genius the series, weekdays before Action News on TVH. And coming soon, if you're not just TG1 is not just only heard on online radio box and my tutor. The TG1 also announces that they will have the TG1 radio mobile app now in development starting with Android devices. iOS is also planned in the near future. This marks another milestone for TG1 Radio since expanding our radio presence to various online platforms. For DZYW Cool News, I am your AI voice changer, showbiz reporter Jack. Your compadre with Jill, serving the stories that care for you. This is your station. This is home. This is Cool FM.
Basta't may kagaguhan, nakareport agad sa DZYW 99.5 Cool FM. Grabe naman yan si Jack. may mga napakulo. Salamat Jack for having this there are lots of developments in our company. And then there's the new logo as well. If you're on the Discord server, you'll see that logo for the first time. And going forward.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day right here at TVH Group of Networks, since we have unveiled a brand new look for TG1 Entertainment, and now we have unveiled TG1 Films, which is very exciting, especially with the first two films that are being distributed by TG1 Films. Yeah, one of them is already in cinemas, and one is going to be on October 20, which is in a week from now.
Malay mo,
yeah,
bukod pa sa
very
malay mo
exciting.
bukod pa sa film distribution, baka magkaroon pa on na original film. Baka lang, maybe.
Yeah, very exciting times ahead, right?
Tapos
guys?
tapos malay mo yung yung story time with Geometric may film adaptation pala. Ay.
No way.
Imagine mo yan, parang 'di ba kung sa MMK may film adaptation sila sa Star Cinema, what more pa kaya sa isang Cool FM show?
Right. All right, it is now 7:17 p.m. We will be taking the last commercial break because we're going to get into a smartphone weekly poll along with the previous week results and some smartphone news that is coming up right here on Asphere's Coffee.
It's 7:70.
Brought to you by Asphere Appliances, home of Asphere Aircon and other leading appliances nationwide. Asphere Appliances, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee. From FES Manufacturing Corporation. Shenatron Synplus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years together since 2015. And Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
It's so nice to be cool and easy. Asphere's aircon, the aircon with 10-year warranty. 10-year warranty. Inverter money saver, great quality. With 10-year warranty. Asphere's aircon, tried, trusted, tested by asparagus.
Get yours now at asphereappliances.ph online. Another quality product from Asphere Appliances.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee.
Also available, Capinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee. From FES Manufacturing Corporation.
A song, a chord, there's no end to the tune. It's the echo of strings, the rise of the moon. It's the beat of the drum, the keys on the floor, the rhythm that calls, the voice we adore. It's music and more, a note, a rhyme, a melody's glow, a piano that plays, a rhythm that flows. It's a voice, it's a choice, a harmony's ring. At the end of the night, let the melody start. It's the sound of a song, it's the joy in your heart.
Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Now available Utopia 2 and Utopia Deluxe for more song storage, and Volume 174 for DVD systems. Song list are now free to download at ShenatronSynPlus.blogspot.com.
Shenatron Sin Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years together since 2015.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng tiyan niyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Bikin, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Masama ang ubo sipon. Brand X ng syrup, huwag painom ng gamot. Akala nyo sakit pala. Sa tulong pambatang Neosep. Para fast ng 2 araw, para gumaling na. Para mawala ang ubo sipon of symptoms. Shortcut sa ginhawa. Pambatang Neosep.
Alagang lunilap yan.
Phenylephrine HCl chlorphenamine maleate paracetamol has been generic name of Pambatang Neosep. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Magteke-teke. Kaya mga alaga B-vitamins para inumin ng kay baby hagang paglaki. Teke-teke. Kalusugan anak sa bawat patak.
Alagang Unilap yan.
Mahalaga alala ang teke-teke ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Isang mahalagang ng pamilya ng seguridad nyo. Kahit magloan na tayo, TSS. Para pumunta sa fill up iyong mga tao sa loan nyo, iyong seguridad ng TSS. Mga pumunta sa Pilipinas, sa Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao. Isang pumunta tayo sa loan na puntahan, TSS. Masayang pumunta sa loan. Visit website of tssloan.com.
Orange na kaya masarap ang pilinis ng soft drink na masarap naman. Mag-Loyal Orange na kaya mga laro sa Minecraft kaman. Mag-Loyal Orange masarap ng soft drink. Ng Pinas maglalaro ng basketball. Mag-Loyal Orange na nakakakulitan.
Mas laro sa Minecraft gamer, mag-Loyal Orange na. Mas laro na masaya inumin ng soft drink ng Pinas.
Mami Gina, Mami susunod sa suspensya. Ang mga Gina, Mami susunod talaga.
Mag-Lucky Vemami, so sarap so, sustansya, ang mga beef na beef, at chicken na chicken, so sulit talaga.
Mami, so sarap so sustansya. Ang mga kids and Mami, so sulit talaga.
Win 25 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Sabay-sabay eh. Sabay-sabay. Last 5 minutes before 7:30 Philippines.
Yeah, last 5 minutes before 7:30, and
welcome
yes, we
back.
are getting into what's with the smartphone weekly poll and the previous week results. Rincar, what are the results?
Results here. Well, interesting. Yes, I want one for 381. The overall pa rin sa Xiaomi 16T Pro with 37.8%. For the maybe 82. Of course, 8.1, now at the price 134, 13.3, 15T instead, 52, 5.2. Xiaomi 17 model instead, 161, which is 16%. No, but instead of flagship killer instead, 82 or 8.1. No, but aren't the right phones for me 88 at 8.7% and I'll be 27. But for the 15T, yes, I want 1228 for 11.4, maybe 137, 9%. No, not at the price. Will be 150, 9.8. 15T Pro instead, 437, which is majority, 28.6. Xiaomi 17 model, 227, 14.8. No, for different flagship killer instead, 118, 7.7. No, these are the right phones for me, 174. 11.4, not be above 58, 3.8. So that is an interesting results for Xiaomi. That is the 15T Pro gets the win for this one. Now for our new one, we have from how should a phone finder deal with foldables and their different dimensions? So nothing much more to say about this one. So here are your faults. The unfolded thickness. Scroll down to show the answers. On the survey. The phone finder should filter by this of the 5 answers. Scroll more. All right. The unfolded thickness and unfolded width or height. The folded thickness and folded width the height, or the folded thickness and unfolded width or height, unfolded thickness and folded width and height, or none of the above. So those are the 5 of the choices are available. So when it comes to phone finder, if it's foldable or on the size or the thickness, that is might be confusing to other people when it comes to looking for the best bet when it comes to foldables like this one. So I'm going to put this on our chat. Now for more of our news, Saragos, back to you.
Thank you very much. And yeah, unfortunately, I think we are running out of time to cover some more smartphone news. So we're going straight to an announcement about this show's supposed extension. Well, I will say this right now. I am not ready to extend my show until 8:30 because I have been busy lately with Family Archives duties, and yeah, if you guys don't know, Family Archives has been rapidly been growing again thanks to a success with the FPS air check that was uploaded last Saturday, and we even received a super chat. So yeah, insane now. So I'm not still anyway. So about the extension, I'm not ready to extend my show until 8:30. So I hope you guys understand. I know some of you are looking forward to some in-depth discussions. I haven't planned out unfortunately, but I will hopefully this will be finalized and will be ready by October 27th. So October 27th is a possible date that we will be extending our show to 8:30. So look forward to that one there. So yeah, that's the announcement regarding the show's supposed extension. Now, Dreamcar, what's the brewing question tonight and today for TVH?
Here now is our brewing question. As Windows 10 add-on support is nearing closer, will you enroll in ESU or Extended Security Updates program, upgrade to Windows 11 on your PC, or switch to Linux?
Ako, for low-end PC like me, kung let's say 2012, my PC is from back in 2012, and it can't sustain 10 years because of the Windows 11, the latest one. Even if I go LTSC for both 10 and 11, just Linux. For low Linux, for productivity, yun. But if the PC is 5 years old and it does support the what Windows 11 needs and all the graphics card, the RAM, as long as it's upgraded, no worries, it's flexible. Then who else pushes you to that one? go upgrade to whatever your heart's content, and as long as it's compatible and it's not compromised, that's all.
That's correct. So that is brewing question for tonight and today for our fellow TVH viewers and to those who are watching on our live stream. What will you do? Let us know in the comment section below. All right, 1 minute past 7:30. Any last words?
Maraming salamat for having me this even for a short time. At luckily dahil wala akong pasok for the entire week. I don't know. I might hop in anytime. I'll listen along.
How about you, Dream Car?
No comment for now, but I will still editing my coverage that I just doing right now. So yes, I'm going to take a rest, and there's more love songs, of course, on Solwit Sonata and every Saturday. So we're going to end it there.
Thank you very much.
At saka syempre din also on Saturday, fresh release Saturday, you're not only a music spot, yung nailig na on the spot niya, oy, sorpresa, fresh release is now a program. 12 noon every Saturday on Cool FM with yours truly for 2 hours until 2 p.m. Then Dream Car on his show. Yan, back-to-back yan mga kaibigan.
Wow, first time in history.
Yep, first time we are getting
dalawang weekend programs ang minamanage ko eh. Classical melodies ako nag-aasikaso pag linggo. Pero wala akong
Yeah, wow.
Minsan ako nag-organize ng sets. Alright.
Okay. Alright. It's now past 2 minutes. And that is all for Asphere's Cafe tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by to our cafe, and we will be back again tomorrow. Same time, same place. And of course, we will continue to provide you the latest tech happenings as the time goes by. So be sure to be sure to stop in tomorrow, same time, right here. This has been Asphere's Cafe. I'm Caro.
And I'm Dream Car.
And I'm Uncle Pepito. Thank you guys for allowing us to serve you tonight. And the cafe is now closed. Asphere's Cafe is a production of AspMedia and TG1 Entertainment. Good night, everyone.